Tonight, a big step today toward reforming the Minneapolis Police Department.
The group Effective Law Enforcement for All was chosen from about 20 candidates and is now tasked with tracking changes the city is required to make. This all started with the murder of George Floyd and a resulting investigation by the Minnesota Department of Human Rights that found the police department engaged in years of civil rights abuses. Jennifer Hoff spoke to the head of the group about why they're the right ones for the job.
Thank you.
Last month, 3 finalists flew to Minneapolis to convince the community why they were the right one to reform the city's police department.
We start from points of agreement.
David Douglas heads Effective Law Enforcement for All and ultimately was chosen.
Minneapolis is a unique city. It's had a unique experience with respect to policing.
Last year, the city entered into an agreement called a consent decree after the Minnesota Department of Human Rights launched an investigation following George Floyd's murder, finding the police department engaged in a pattern of discriminatory policing, a ruling the feds also made, making Minneapolis the only city to ever be under 2 consent decrees at the same time.
It is our hope to start by listening, making sure people feel engaged in this process, to then assess exactly where the department is with respect to the changes it's agreed to make.
Douglas's team has monitored consent decrees in 3 other cities, keeping track of their performance, posting progress reports, and engaging with the public, like local minister Dwayne Davis, who moderated those community meetings.
Are you confident in the group that was finally chosen?
We really do need this evaluator to hold the police department to the letter of what is required. And then we need to check that.
The 4-year agreement is laid out in 145 pages. Douglas confident changes can be made by then, that only a judge can consider and eventually lift the order. Davis, though, not so sure, especially since a similar consent decree in the 80s failed.
It is always of concern that there will be some backsliding, and I hope that all of those leaders commit to making sure that that doesn't happen.
The Minneapolis City Council will now have to vote on a contractor for the independent evaluator that was chosen. That is expected to start working already by March. Jennifer Hoff, KARE 11 News.